Okay, and welcome back everyone to Saturday, Prince of the Annihilation. We start off deep in the thick of things today, so let's get you on the right page. You're still on the splash. We find ourselves in the Temple of Howling Hatred. You had infiltrated this place, which was effectively where the air cult had come to call its home. You had done. This is the right map, yeah. You did a bit of a circular route, meeting a Jinny that was somehow forced into servitude, and he's been here a long time, apparently since the dwarves of since the dwarves that built the city were here. Just 1 second. Where's my?
Voice.
All right. So you push past this figure, and you found in the center of the cave this giant ziggurat. Inside was said to be a Kalanoth, the leader of this cult. So you took out some worshippers on the bottom floor, pushing up to the top level. Why isn't it going up to the top level? There we are. And a short but intense battle took place in the top level of the ziggurat, above a layout of the city of Tiabesul. You clashed with Erisi Kalanoth and her minstrel partner Wind Harrow, and you managed to defeat them. Her weapon of seeming elemental power dropping to the ground, this glorious silver spear. That's pretty much where we left it. You guys were taking all the extra belongings that she left behind, because upon her death she did kind of just disperse into a howling torment of wind and vanish into the air, leaving possession and clothes behind effectively. But you do find yourself now in the middle of enemy territory, although you obviously have taken down a figure of great power. How you proceed here is going to be up to you. We're going to have a little bit more worrying music than this, and otherwise, yeah. So we're going to pick up with you guys in this top level of the ziggurats. What's going on?
Do we recognize this map on the floor? I've been trying to compare it to where we've been, and
You can from history or from just your current recollection?
yes.
Yes to which?
Both.
Well, give me a history check. I think would probably be appropriate for both. 19, okay. So while you obviously haven't heard too much about the city of Tiabesul, it has been kind of whispered around the edges of Faerun. It was once very large parts of the Desarin Valley. In fact, they were one of the only defenders of the Desarin Valley. As for looking down at the map now, compared to the area of city you've been through, you would assume it's extremely minuscule along this map. So, I mean, if you had to guess, you would... Let's get my drawing tool out. It would probably be like a small section like this, like a miniature quadrant. It's hard to... Let's see... Yeah, I mean, you can't really place yourself on the map.
X, take your healing. Take fucking healing, X. X.
I guess I'll. I'm going in. I'll touch the staff. Does anything happen? Or the spear?
Yes.
Nothing.
Get chlamydia.
Instantly, no. Nothing happens off the bat.
It's a tournament.
Your fucking health, X. You haven't taken your fucking healing yet.
And like, yeah, it's 7 HP.
Ouch. Yeah, that was, I mean, before the Jinny left, he did absorb that chain lightning for you guys, which probably would have floored a fair few of you, if not everyone.
Well, one person would be dead.
Nah.
I mean, if, what's his name was with us, the wizard, it would like erase his entire bloodline. His
Yeah.
ancestors would die.
Avatar style, yeah.
So
I mean,
the weapon is beautiful. It is well weighted. You pick it up, and as it moves through the air, you can feel the wind kind of just part around it, almost getting cut and releasing this slight like as it moves, this like whooshing sound.
It is pretty cool. You have to admit. She might be a bitch, but she had style.
might be a bit what?
Well, she was a bitch, but she had some style.
Oh yeah,
Welcome back.
definite style. The um, I think we need to rest for a bit and get resources, but we're not in a great spot right now.
As you say
what
that,
do we all think?
as you say that, you hear the screech of a wyvern from the other side of the ziggurat wall. I think people are very much aware of what's happened at this point.
I forgot about him. I already forgot about him back again.
I
So
think we
did you
can't
say that
stay
7
here.
hit points was for me.
Yes.
Yes!
He was
It
trying to
was
say
just
that
clear
7
up.
times, yeah.
Ah!
I thought
No
that's
one listens to me!
God damn it!
Goblin screeches.
Let's go downstairs. Because I don't think the wyvern, if it busts through, it'll bust through up here. Come on, my pretty little raptors. Downstairs.
agreed.
Can you ride those, or are they too small for you?
Unfortunately.
I mean,
They are tiny, so
before,
you'd break their back.
Pass
before
on
we go
larger geese.
down, let's do a quick search around the room just to make sure there are no secret passages, halls. I mean, it is a throne chamber; those sometimes have.
Yep. You can give me a investigation, a perception, anything you'd like. So, as from you got the spear from her. You got a couple of pieces of jewelry from her. I believe you guys, you guys got that down, right? I'm seeing if I put it in chat.
Yeah, I think I wrote that down.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. There's also
Sorry.
her clothes, which consist of quite. I mean, the robe's a bit bloodied from the preceding battle, but there is also a extremely ornate pair of silken slippers with sapphires woven into them.
Oh, Gibble's wearing those.
Nice.
Did the bard have anything interesting, or was he just
Anything
unremarkable
interesting
bard?
that is like torn to shreds.
Yeah, but can raptors turn, like, would raptors go for like his instrument, for example? Like,
I
I don't
think
know.
his instrument would be fine.
So yeah.
No, it looks. While his instrument does look extremely ornate, it probably stops at monetary value.
I mean, we need the gold. We have 3, or we have 2, 2 heavy armors in this party.
Sure.
Although between the platinum torque and the diadem, that's $3,000. So
Easy.
our money problems have quickly diminished.
Well, the problem now is just selling it.
Yes, we take it back to Red Lock. Can you buy this 4,000 gold necklace? No.
Let me see
And
my
then we
corn
bought the
savings.
town. And that's how we bought a town.
Yeah, right.
We would actually have to trade it for a magical item if we wanted to get rid of it.
Gibble.
The
Wait, where are you? As you go to take the slippers off the body of Lady Kalanot, kind of moving down the stairs, you get a bit too close to the edge, and as you slip, you put your foot down, and you find yourself suddenly standing completely horizontal, parallel to the floor, against the side of this raised dais.
Guys, I'm stuck. I don't know what's happening. Please help.
You find
I
you're not
people like a kid.
you for a moment you freeze, instinct kind of preventing you from doing anything lest you fall. You feel the weight of gravity upon you, but it's almost like the slippers are keeping you completely cemented to the wall.
I adore these slippers. This is what life is like. He's going to go over to the wall and walk up the wall.
Yeah, these are slippers of spider climbing.
This was a good day. This was worth killing her.
I'm glad this was worth it and not anything else.
Yeah, that's definitely the only reason it's worth it, you know?
You hear the door downstairs smashing inwards and this it's like horrible draconic screeching. Something's moving
I'm
around
gonna go
downstairs.
poke my
Sounds like the wyvern is coming in from the front door.
I will slap myself with a cure light wounds. Words are hard. Cure wounds.
Sure.
Before this happens.
I'll get a party token down here for you guys, and you see that as you poke your head down, the wyvern's like shoving its head through the door, through the doorway, crying out, screaming. The rider kind of trying to push it forward. It doesn't really fit into the space and kind of backs out again.
We're gonna have to kill it,
Wow.
right?
Yeah, I think so. And it looks like we're not gonna have a whole lot of time to rest.
Who else really needs healing? This is the time before we go in. Do you want another cure wounds? I have like... Is that right? Yeah, I didn't get to use any of my spells, yes. I have one...
Well-
I can give you one to heal, and then I can bless us.
I have 28, so you might want to just save it in case someone hits 0.
Okay. Guns blazing?
Yeah,
Nathan,
I'm going to
considering my
summon my wildfire spirit before we go downstairs.
Sure. Well, was that Helios?
Pop it next to me.
I guess considering my parent god is my Azuma, could I roll anything to know anything about a wyvern? Like how strong they are compared to, dragons? Or if this one's special in some way?
Sure. Let's see.
Hey, God, Dad.
Could use anything
What the
for
fuck's going on?
survival, nature, history, arcana,
Survival.
survival. Okay. Typically,
Nothing.
you'd remember just kind of the basest facts. Now they're lesser than dragons, but they're still quite aggressive and powerful predators. They come in varieties. This one looks pretty full grown.
Guys, I'm not sure how much I like our chance of fighting a full-grown wyvern after that fight.
Well, depends if it can get inside or not.
Yeah, I mean, if it's sticking its head in and we just sort of plunk it with arrows and spells.
He's not gonna stay there, yeah.
I think there's a very good chance it can get in. Wyverns have breath weapons, right?
I didn't know that if that was the case. I don't know if they would know anyways, so...
I'd say anyone as well. I can't justify that on a 7. If anyone wants to give me a animal history, survival, even.
I'm gonna skip
Animal
this one. I
handle?
think Dave knows
I
a lot
meant
about
nature,
combat.
but I'll with a 14 natural roll, I'll say that's appropriate enough to know that they do not have breath weapons. They do have tail stingers.
Well, I'm just gonna point one thing out. We do still have 8 raptors with us. I can just send them down.
Yeah. And then we
So
can
Come on, my
have
little
our shock troops, and then we'll just come in after them.
Go and do your
Please try and
duty.
use them. Please try and use them as a distraction, like send 8 raptors in 8 directions.
On one hand,
front doors.
Yeah,
I mean-
it's down like at the front doors.
I feel like we have to face it. Like, it's a big dude, but we should be able to handle it, right?
Let's do it.
We're
do it.
strong.
We stung.
Fuck, we're all gonna die.
Well,
We-
if we die, at least we
would
can
be-
die being a pussy.
True. Okay, but let's just all. So let's do it like this. I have Aura of Protection now, which should give you +2 to saving throws, and if we said he has a stinger, probably good. Modifier.
That's
Oh,
only
yeah.
within 10 feet, though, right? It's a very short range.
I mean, I'm gonna be in the front with you guys. Should be fine.
There. I just used my second wind. I'm almost at full.
So there are these guys still writhing and rolling around on the floor, making like moaning sounds. They seem to be pretty heavily drugged. Is the idea just to kind of ignore them for the time being?
I
Yeah.
have an idea.
What type
What
of
if we
armor are
convince
they
them to go
wearing?
downstairs?
They're wearing the standard Howling Hatred leathers. Leather armor. Scott,
I'm going to go up to one and see if I can convince him to go downstairs. Like, hey, buddy,
Try that.
the food's downstairs.
You have the
There's a
munchies yet?
smorgasbord going on.
Wait. I have an idea.
Yeah?
How would we have to dress up one of these guys as that chick we killed?
I mean, you've got her. You've got her robe.
If we did that, could we put them on like two raptors and make them run away with her and like, act like a kidnapping thing?
Oh my.
You can mentally control those raptors, right?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Well, they listen to my commands.
These guys are drugged up. Can we just like, put them on there and I'll just hold on and we'll let them run away? Act like we're
All my
kidnapping
raptors
them?
come to me.
What was that?
4 of my raptors come to me and pass me the dress.
Isn't the dress like super expensive as well? Do we wanna give it out?
It probably was. It's covered in blood and a bit banged up at this point.
No.
I'm gonna go up to this guy. Shove the dress over him.
I don't think
Cool.
this is
My
a
raptors.
raptor
Hey,
as
what is that? He's just like moaning without much conviction, not really able to do much.
Don't worry about it, buddy. We're gonna have a fun time. Raptors grab him and drag him downstairs. There's 8 raptors, so. Yeah, this
Do you
is
wanna
a
get a
fucked
couple
up
more?
idea, Helios.
I mean, it's also them. I just said it's also them.
Run, bitch! Run!
Well, should we stand behind him so that when the wyvern is distracted and trying to figure out what's going on, we take a chance to attack him from behind?
Well, if it works and it chases it away, we don't have to deal with it. But if it doesn't work, then yeah, probably.
I feel like we have a better chance beating him from the front than behind, because the whole stinger thing.
Nah, yeah, I'm waiting to let the helmet on.
You just find it funny.
People would be taking it off.
That's hilarious, actually.
I'm getting like halfway down the stairs. Well, we should probably, if the wyvern's fucked off at least, let's go down to that hole in the ground. Because that's our next plan to go.
Are we jumping off the hole? Was that a plan? Did I skip a
have
step?
shoes. No, because I have shoes of spider climb.
You do? No, boss.
Oh no, I'm literally just gonna run down and see what's going on.
Oh, okay.
You may want to still tie a rope in case something.
Ah,
knocks
that's a
you
good
out.
point. I have
That's a
50
good
feet of
point.
rope here. Close from his waist. I'll see you in a bit. Give the rope to any of the strong people.
Yeah, give it to me. I'll hold you.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
there a door to close here?
Let's close these doors. I'm going to very slowly close the doors.
Why? Is
Because
that
I can literally see something outside, and it's not a fun time.
I'm gonna stand next to the door.
Rope tied around me, give one end to X, and I'm going to start sprinting down this hole. Just fucking booking it.
Question. If I prepare an attack and I have extra attack, do I prepare 2 attacks or how does that work? Okay, and if I prepare a spell and I end up not using it, does it still consume the spell slot? Fuck, that's harsh. It's okay. I'll just stand here menacingly then. Yeah, it's okay.
I'm out of rope. Rope. Guys, some of yours
50
on.
feet.
on,
Why
on.
is, why is there an echo? It's only 50 feet. Feet.
Sorry, I was doing it for fun. Yeah, tie some of your rope on it, please. I'm out of space. You know, I just forgotten something. We literally have somebody that could fly, so.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
cool.
was wondering why you didn't ask me to just fly down.
More fun.
Well, I
than-
don't always think
With
ahead.
all the winds and everything, can you fly in that heavy winds?
I can try.
So it wouldn't be so much flying, it's just kind of controlling your descent, and with the heavy upward draft it would be fairly manageable. And I mean, to ascend you'd basically just have to extend your wings and catch the currents and you'd be lifted up.
Okay, well I'll fly down there, see how far it goes.
So,
Okay.
I'll start
Nice.
heading back up then.
Then leave the cats.
While they're doing all that, can I give a listen through the door or the wall, trying to see if I hear any breathing over the other side or if there's still something there?
You don't need to make a check for that. There's definitely something there. Stomping around on the outside, and you can hear heavy footfalls from a large creature. It's not.
Huh.
It seems to be keeping out of direct line of sight of kind of the center of the doors. But yeah, Finn, leave the cat, please, buddy.
It's
Come
fine.
on.
You know what? I will prepare that one attack.
So let's get you onto the right map here. As Onyx, you descend into the darkness. You eventually, you start to go down 100 feet, 200 feet, 300 feet, Goes to about 400-500 feet before you see an end to the tunnel. And as you start to slow yourself down very hesitantly, you would pop up over here. And the smell has been getting steadily worse and worse as you have gone down. You find yourself now in a gore-splattered room. The floor and walls of this windy cave are strewn with dismembered humanoid corpses. You see what looks to be sputtering into view over here, a kind of a windy cyclone that moves amongst the remains like a localized tornado. You would recognize this for what it is, an elemental creature, and as it moves, it's kind of just throwing all of the bodies and bits and pieces that lie around the cave floor into the walls, into the roof, just by virtue of it moving through the area. It's a pretty disgusting scene.
All right. I'm not sure how we're gonna get everybody down 500 feet.
Wing
Just
where?
fight the wyvern. I'm not sure you can get Dave to get off his heavy armor. It's like
We do
he's
know
safe.
there's another way down.
Yeah, I don't mean to be difficult, but I feel like it's the only thing that makes him feel safe in this world, this dark world.
Yeah, I think you did hear of another exit as well. As to where that is, though, you're not sure. You haven't explored the northern side or the south side completely, but yeah.
Is that
Yeah, I mean,
we agree there's some exit from here, like bottom right corner.
well, the
Yeah.
system.
Oh no, they
is
did
supposed
say
be
it was
north,
to the
right?
north. Yeah, they did say it was to the north. I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly. But we did
Is
slap
this-
somebody up.
There's something here, but
Yeah.
Another set of doors.
There's a door on the other
I don't know
side.
if we want to open more doors, guys.
I'm reckless. I'll peek open the doors.
Not even with your shield, with your Davy shield.
Just peeking.
All right, guys. Before
So-
I forget, I did see a giant shape inside the water as well. So
Correct. Yeah, you see it looks like the path goes all the way around the ziggurats, and you can see the waterway that flows around it. This kind of moat does meet here and come into a waterfall that flows down into the darkness.
We take a step back. What did you see, Gibble? Do you see big shape in the
Oh.
water?
yeah, like big shape in the water.
And we're hearing about it just now.
In my defense, we were running over a bridge trying to avoid a wyvern. Then we got into fights. So this is the first real chance.
It's a little concerning.
So
Well,
I
if we
I
don't-
agree with Dave. I think we send the raptors out as maybe with or without our drugged up
Drag
crime
queen.
person. And
I feel like we're just sending this guy to his death for no reason. If we send him, just don't. Like, what's the goal of sending him
Good
with the?
That's it. That's a real good point. I'm going to take the dress off him. I'm going to order 2 raptors to stand on top of each other. Like one raptor to start riding the other, and I'm going to put the dress on them.
Okay, it's probably about the size of half a small child, and the raptors just fall off each other like right away. It's like
I'll be like,
lying, like
I'm going to get them.
floundering in this dress, like not really able to do much.
Someone call PETA. Like literally, this is animal
I-
abuse.
I don't think Peter counts for dinosaurs, mate.
Of
I'm going
course,
to have
dude.
to set up in a square and like drape it over them so they can still run, but it's like facing upwards.
Again, wait. What is the goal of the raptors? To distract the wyvern, right?
Yeah.
What is the dress gonna do? Why do we care about the
It's
dress?
gonna make them think that Reese has turned into a puddle of water amongst them.
Oh my
Exactly.
god! Okay, no, I agree with the dress
Hello?
part again. No, thanks.
That's not enough.
Thanks for
It's
explaining
fine.
that.
I'm gonna crack open the door enough
Yes.
and order my raptors to run,
I've had when I started.
like run down the bridge. Actually, no. I'm gonna check what side the wyvern's on and order them to run the opposite side, like up way. So if it's down the the right side, and order them to run to the
Wyvern is
left.
right here.
Give me a perception check.
I'm Gibble. I do perception.
Okay.
I am Gibble. I do perception.
You look out, left, right, ahead. You don't see it. You kind of hear from above you on the tiered steps of the ziggurat. It's like deep guttural growling.
Okay, now it's above us. Well, that's concerning.
I mean, when you first saw it, it was kind of perched on the tip of the ziggurat, like the top of the pyramid.
Well, we do have a few corpses.
Well,
What are we doing?
I know other people are going to want to stop me, so I'm not going to consult them. I'm going to. Is the Howling Hatred guy still in the dress or not?
The dress is currently on the raptors.
Okay. I'm going to try to. I'm just going to throw the Howling Hatred guy out the door. See what happens. Let him stumble a couple of steps. See if the wyvern jumps and attacks him.
Okay. You see him stumble out, and kind of take a couple of steps, fall to his knees, trip over onto the ground. There is no reaction. You see him now. Where's the dynamic lighting? Let's get this off. He's kind of rolling on the ground a little bit ahead of you guys, like pushed up against the pillar, kind of curling around it.
Go, my raptors. Just go out into the hallway. Vamos. I'm gonna send my 3 raptors to about here. See if that draws the attention.
Just duck out front.
Yeah.
Okay.
My 8 raptors. My boys. My boys.
The boys.
Okay. The raptors run out, kind of looking around. You see them heavily illuminated from all the lights from the pillars. They're kind of calling to each other. One of them goes up and kind of pecks at the guy's ear, and he's kind of pushes them away. And you just hear this with their flying speed, that is quite impressive. The raptor will just swoop down next, descending between the never whisper here, between the pillars, and it's gonna just try and pluck one up as a yummy snack. Okay,
My boys.
misses this one. It's a pity because the one I rolled in whispers was a 24 to hit. When you see as it goes past, the claws will just reach out and turn 2 to jelly.
My boys.
Before it sweeps up. The other one kind of just shits itself and begins to sprint in a random direction unless you kind of immediately exert control over it.
I'm gonna tell them to fucking run. Run away.
It does.
Away from us.
It goes down here, and you see it move around the corner. The wyvern doesn't seem interested in chasing it. For a moment, you see it land, kind of putting 2 legs on the 2 of the pillars across, looking down at you guys for a moment. Before it looks like it's going to
Does
take
it
off.
have a rider on it?
There is a rider on it, yes.
You know your boss is dead, right?
I'm gonna unload my magic missiles on him.
Okay.
I'm just like calling out, like, your boss is dead.
Are you? Is anyone else joining in? I'm going to get you on the initiative board unless it's only him.
If he fires it off, I will be joining in.
All right.
And I'll scorching ray it.
So give us your rolls.
Jesus Christ, that drug guy is good to fucking go.
Yeah, I just needed to lie down, man. I'm feeling much better now.
So let's see. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so that's 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Should be
5.
9, I think.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Calm down.
So what? Total damage 9?
No. 9 of them together, so 5, 6, 7.
You're shooting 9
and
magic
4.
missiles?
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right,
I'm-
because you can unload them.
Are you using up all your fucking
All
things
but
to do
one.
it?
Let's see. And I think the 2 is a mistake, so it's only the bottom number. I
And
think,
shield.
yeah.
No, I'm just joking.
That would be good. Please do. That's
Mhm.
epic.
Since I saw him fire, I'm firing, unfortunately.
I think that's 27.
Okay, well, I mean, we're in the initiative after the first shot, so you can keep those rolls for your turn, so pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. Sweet.
Okay, so you guys feel this like blast of air blow your hair and clothes backwards for a moment. A surge of blue energy overwhelms your senses. You're gonna have to look away as this beam consisting of multiple smaller little blasts. Are you aiming it all at the rider? Was that the idea?
Yes, all at the rider.
And what was the total at the end of it?
27.
27. Slams into him, almost bodily, throwing him from the mount. You can see him ragdoll for a bit, only the fact that he's kind of tied into the stirrups, keeping him on there. Half of the mask just shatters and gets thrown off to the side, and you can see this wounded, shocked expression underneath. Looking pretty wounded from that blast. You can see the drug guy get up. Oh fuck! He walks over to here, kind of putting his hand on the pillar, and he tries to get out from in between you guys. He's gonna stumble, slip, and land in the moat. You can hear the splashing as the current starts to slowly take him.
Oh, he's dead.
We get to the
Shame, I liked him.
guy up here, who is gonna retaliate in kind.
Oh, fucking do it back, bitch.
He's gonna shoot a lightning bolt right through the doors.
Why am I not surprised?
So I think,
Um,
how's this gonna work?
deck save.
Who did that?
Well, I'm just small, so I'm in that square, so I'd be hit.
It's a 5 feet, and it's gonna go through the center of the squares effectively. So I don't think you'd be able
Yeah.
to get 4 people
Well-
there. It would most likely just be X and Gibble.
Ah,
Dex
fuck.
save, was it?
A deck save against 37 lightning damage. That's a pretty nasty roll. I apologize. Oh, look at that. 3
I'm going
5s, 3
to-
6s. That's a sexy roll.
Elemental absorb elements.
Okay.
Boop.
Understandable.
Do they stuck?
What are you saying there, Tributo?
Do they stack? Like
I failed to save.
oh,
If you complete,
Makes
if you
sense.
pass the save and you cast that, yeah, you take a quarter.
phew.
So, divided by 2. 18.5, so that's 19 damage.
Yeah.
That brings me down to 30.
As we definitely get into the hostilities, you do see this guy retaliate, but he is extremely
Oh,
wounded.
bitch.
Onyx, what are you doing? Oops.
Uh,
Oops.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Fairy Fire on both of them.
Okay. Deck save. Oh, it's a big fail, and then another big fail. Nice.
And then I'll move out the way a little bit. And that's it.
Respectable. Respectable.
Wyvern will push up into the air, slamming down into the ground right in front of the door, seeing as you guys are currently in reach. Let's see here. Gibble, you there looking like a snack, so it's gonna make a bite attack against you. Let's see here.
Oh, racist! Just because I'm a goblin.
Yes.
Yeah. Fucking
You're
hell,
dead.
that's so. Hold on.
Wait,
Hold on.
is it supposed to be base
That
26?
is-
Because that's
No, I typed that wrong. Instead of 2d6, it's 26 plus 4.
okay. Yeah. Because I found that very scary the first bite I saw. Okay,
I was wondering why its bite is so strong. One moment there.
that's like a adult red dragon bite.
Yep.
It's like
Okay, I'll roll the damage again.
Look, Gibble, I know Gibble summons a lot of stuff. You don't need to try to kill it that hard.
10.
okay.
And then it is going to make a stinger attack against
Son of a bitch.
Dave, the other person
Ah,
that's there.
die.
It's good. It's huge.
Description hide. Okay, so a stinger attack against you, Dave. Let's see if it'll roll high enough.
Nope.
18
Oh,
to
18
hit.
actually. Yeah, meat.
Okay, so I need fucking hell. Look at those sixes. I need a con save
Cool
from you,
stuff.
please. I'm
That
That's
is-
exciting.
on
That's
fire
exciting.
tonight. Good heavens.
That's exciting. Let's go.
That's 43 damage.
Okay. Can I dodge all the damage? No? Oh, okay.
You will take half as much, so you'll take full piercing, 15, and then you're gonna take another flipping hell.
I can select my. Oh, I can. So it's 15 minus 3 because of my armor master, so that's 12.
Yes.
That's good.
And 19
then-
from the poison.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Minus 19. That's fine.
Ooh,
Then
stuff.
the creature will push up into the air once more, so attacks of
Oh,
opportunity.
way
from
before-
You two.
And also, I had my held action I forgot to do. So
What was your held action again?
I was standing there ready to attack, and I just forgot to trigger it. Sorry.
Melee attack, right?
Yeah. Oh, is
Sure.
he not in range?
He is. I think it was 10. I'm not sure if it's in range because he has a 10-foot range. That's why he used that one against
Oh,
you.
then I wouldn't be able to get it. Opportunity
Let's
attack.
double check here. No, he would have had to move closer to be able to mount attack Gibble, so you would be in range. That's fine.
So I am making
cool.
one attack of opportunity and one held attack, right?
Correct.
Okay. 1, 2.
I'll club him. Club him real good.
Nice.
I didn't club him real good.
12
Sorry.
is just gonna miss. I'm afraid it just slides off the scales. But
What?
both of
You
yours.
do have advantage.
Yeah, he has advantage. I was
Oh
about to
yes,
say.
very
Oh,
fire.
fuck me. I'll fucking do it again.
Roll 20.
that'll work. Yeah.
I fucking did it again!
Why?
I don't have Shillelagh cast.
Got big boy crits there. All right.
Do my hit?
Both
my
of
attack
yours.
hit?
Both of yours hit.
And I'm gonna use a divine smite for the first time in this campaign because it's a wyvern. It's different.
Okay. 12
Now
slashing.
I need to read-
Damn.
I need to read how divine smite works once.
You just rolled extra 2d8. I think isn't
Yeah,
there
per
a
level.
tickable button for you to do that on your character sheet?
No, that I
There it is.
see.
Yeah, above your money.
Oh.
Right above your money, it says there. You just tick the box.
Oh, I see.
Before you roll damage. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just roll the
Just-
divine smite for the
yeah.
second attack. Wait, but if I use a second level spell, it's another d8.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it. I'm scared of this guy.
And you can do it on both your attacks if you want. There's no limit.
Oh, so I'll do it on both. Yeah. So, wait, can I? So this is the divine smite for the first one.
Okay, that's a regular
Um,
one. Hey, using a first level spell slot for that one.
Yeah, and I'll use the second one
Okay.
now. This plus 1d8. So that's a lot of calculation.
Okay,
That's
so
19.
21. With the second hit, your
28.
creature roars in pain,
Oh.
taking some damage as it retreats, but it pushes itself into the air with its extremely powerful wings, and you lose sight of it momentarily.
Son of a bitch.
Helios.
Oh, bonus action rage. And then,
Hop out of that door. You'll be safe. Trust me.
yeah. I'm gonna. Oh, whoops, at that. Yeah, I'm gonna move here. Can I see
Pulls
him at
out his
all?
blue bolt.
Yes, you can. He is effectively kind of here. Wait, let me get on the right layer. He's kind of here, but above the pyramid. So he's on the first couple of tiers, like crouching on the side of it.
Would I be able to shoot him with an arrow?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take a shot at him with an arrow then. Advantage. To do arrow. Oh, I don't have arrows. I'll throw a javelin.
And is this at the
Oh,
wyvern
I
or
see.
the rider? Because the rider is looking slightly more wounded.
Which one's fairy fired?
Both.
Both of them are.
I'll go for the rider then.
Sure.
Nice.
That'll do the job. Very nice. Let's see here. With that, as the creature is taking off again, your javelin takes him right into the chest, and you see the body thrown back and ragdolled, only held into place because of being tied to the stirrups. He is dead.
Cool. That's my turn.
Okay. Bring us down to Gibble.
Gibble's gonna hop out and start the blossom.
Okay.
So that was the 3. Boop. And boop. Did that do the damage? I need to do the crit one again. Where's that crit one?
You can just roll 2 attacks. This is effectively 46. There we go. Woof. Very nice.
So that's 16. Math.
17, 16,
I'm not doing
20,
math today.
30,
I haven't-
33.
And then I'm gonna hop the fuck back in.
The wyvern is looking
Yeah,
bloodied
yeah.
after that. It kind of cries out in pain. You can see parts of its armor getting smashed off in the explosion, cooking the skin beneath. That'll bring us back around to X.
I will step out, but give me 1 sec.
Okay.
End of the current turn. Okay. Yeah. I will step out and just be ready. And that's it. Don't want to.
Right.
Don't want to have to.
He's on the
shuffle
roof,
around.
right?
Are you dodging or readying an action?
Oh, actually, that's a great idea. Why don't I dodge?
Oh, I want to do that too. Is he on the roof or is he? He's on the roof, right?
Correct.
Okay, I will walk up behind X because I'm scared, and I'll take
Don't.
and I'll take the
You're
and I'll
dying,
take
man.
the, and I'll take the dodge action. I'm fine, and I need to protect X. Okay, the guy is drowning.
He's just getting pulled further along. And then you see something just pluck him, and bloop, he goes beneath the surface.
Yummy snacks.
This guy's
Well, that's
dead.
horrifying.
It's a lovely word, pluck. Onyx, what you doing? What you doing? Are you with us, buddy? You are.
Yeah, sorry.
There we go.
I was lagging a little bit. I'm gonna fly out, and then first thing I'm gonna do is I will healing word Dave.
Oh, thanks.
Nice.
Thank God.
Oh wow, Max.
Wow.
Let's go.
Yeah, well, you see this large wyvern now kind of perched on the second or third tier of the outside of the ziggurat, looking wounded and defensive. Yeah.
And then with my action, I will Toll the Dead.
Okay. Jeez, that is a huge roll. It fails. It takes
Fuck, man.
21 necrotic damage.
Are all the dice
Fuck
like
me.
rigged today? Like what the hell is going on with the dice?
Yeah, it's just big
With
boy
the
mode
dice?
today, honestly. You can see the wyvern recoil, almost falling. Well, it does kind of slip out of the air back onto the temple side, and it is looking bad at this point.
Alright, then I'll duck back inside, and that'll be it.
Okay.
Nothing bad ever happened to the Kennedys.
Don't let them run.
Here. Okay. It is taking a lot of damage. I think at this point its rider's dead, and it's going to try and get out.
Ah.
Doesn't make sense for it to commit suicide. They are aggressive
Yes,
and
kill yourself.
reckless, but if they do sustain serious injury, you can see the wyvern thinking twice about this. Kind of shakes the body of the rider off, who like flies off to the side, like slams into one of the walls of the cavern, drops down somewhere else, and will launch into the air. It's got 80 feet flight speed, so you see it go to the west over the roof of the ziggurats, and you know there's like a wide open space where the waterfall flows into the earth, basically, and it flies off in that direction. And you hear this kind of screeching, pained call as it moves over there, and it is, I mean, I think it's going to dash as well, so it's going to go 160 feet. That'll bring us to the end of initiative, unless you guys are choosing to chase after it.
Fucking hell.
I will throw Gibble at it.
Wait, what? Ah!
Can I use the help action?
So momentary lull in combat.
Do I take more poison damage? No. Oh, that's lucky. Full
So we
exp-
can
I'm gonna have a...
I think we can either go south, go back to the refugees, hang out with them for an hour, or push on north to where the sister is.
How's everybody feeling?
I feel great.
Does
I can go
anyone
forever.
need
Need a rest.
I don't know what you're talking about. You see his shoulder dislocated.
Just, I think we go and have a rest. But I don't think we have to go to the, fucking refugees, though. There's a room just to the south of here that we should be able to rest in.
Yeah.
For now.
Alright, the one where you, where those guys are hiding in the broom closet, is that what you're referring to?
No, I'm just talking about this one right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's many rooms that are empty there.
Oh, then again, it's not that much further from the guys in the broom closet.
We all good?
Yeah,
with
we
that?
can go to them.
I don't cross
Yeah.
the bridge without me. I feel like there's gonna be a water master that's eating bodies jumping at us.
Well, if any of you want
I'll
to see what, well, try and look into the water to see what pulled the guy down, you're welcome to make a perception check.
I am
Sure,
Kibble,
I'll
I
do
do
it.
perception.
Why? How to die 101.
Christ.
Gibble does perception.
What the hell?
Perception, bitch!
Yep. So, well, you see what looks to be like a 30-foot tall figure that is moving through the water, stomping slowly. The body of the person kind of resurfaces, completely crushed like a grape in a giant fist, and kind of floats down the water.
Oh! It's a stone person. Ah! Neat. Let's not fuck with that.
Let's not.
Okay, well, you guys get into your room, though. I believe it's this one here.
Yeah.
And you begin preparations, sealing the doors. You eventually, I mean, I imagine you let the guys know that it's you in there, because they're keeping very quiet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we scare him.
There's like sigh of relief. Oh God. Okay. Definitely happy to see you there. And with that, so is it a short rest that you're interested in, or what?
I think short rest.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable long resting down here.
Okay, then let's have some perception. Okay, well, let's see here.
I'll keep a
I
lookout
am-
for the entire hour since I'm completely fine.
I don't need to keep a lookout. My passive perception's good enough.
How many dice can you expend in a short rest?
All of them.
All of them. Okay, let's go. 1. I'll need at least 2.
Gibble, can you please stop rolling well and let other people have a chance?
No, fuck you. 24.
I'm also going to do a short rest, identify, and focus on the spear.
I'm going to.
Nice.
No, I don't have identify anymore. Person to identify fucking died.
It's Ilia's turn to perceive.
Okay,
Swing.
you see X focusing on the spear, having it on his lap, maybe doing a couple of forms with it, testing its balance. It's the weight of it as well. It's quite a pristine weapon. It's really smooth to use. And as you start to come to understand some of the properties of the weapon, how it moves, its weight, you can feel something deeper inside, almost like an energy surging into you from the weapon itself. There's a flash of, let's see here. Give me a wisdom ability check. Okay. There's almost a presence in there. This isn't an awakened weapon of any kind, but there's definitely a thrumming pool of power in there. One that you slightly recognize as similar to the giant being you saw through the hole in the sky that one day when the Aarakocras came through.
Oh, that's insane.
But
But also fucking awesome.
you also feel knowledge flow into you. The ability to speak Auran, shrug off lightning damage, a connection to the air elementals, kind of see little bits of lightning spark over X's armor and in his eyes as he looks towards you guys. You feel also the ability to imbue something with great power using the element of air. A ritual called the Song of the Four Winds begins to pool into your mind what you need to do, sacrifices deep in the earth. But for the meantime, you do attune to Windvane. So let's just see if there's anything here you shouldn't be seeing. Yep, here you go.
+2. Nice. That would have been useful for the Wyvern. Dominate Master. Oh, only in the elemental, yeah.
Well, there is elementals downstairs, so you know.
I know what a devastation orb of air is.
Vaguely. You have a rough idea of how to do it and what it would entail, compressing the devastating elemental raw power into a tightened spot to release at another date. You could imagine what it would entail. The destruction it would entail, sorry.
Does anyone object to my using this? It works well with my Polearm Master.
Not really. Seems like
Well,
it
unless
was
you
made for
start
you.
making a cult, then I'll have concern. But
Yeah, well, how?
in the meantime, no.
You have to take a vow to not become a cultist. And then you're good.
I will not be a cultist.
Nice.
Okay, I think I'm good with that.
At least not a low-level one. No.
Hey, wait. Hold on. Ayo.
Hold the fuck up.
Well, your long rest completes. So get back all your resources.
Short rest.
Short.
I mean, thank you. Short rest completes. And you don't hear anyone moving through the passages during this time. It's up to you on how to proceed from here.
I think we start going. No,
Yeah.
I think we go to the north.
Yep. Probably was idea.
Helios, you stay in front with you and
Yeah,
Onyx
okay.
and the big meaty guys.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I'll be next to
Yeah,
us, or whoever is in front.
Let's get on our fucking journey.
I'm a little confused on where we're going, so I'm just.
I think we're going to the north first.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, I didn't see Elias. Okay, nice.
I'm gonna egg stop looking at your new pretty spear.
He's reading about the ritual. He's turning evil. This is how it happens.
That's right.
Jesus
Sorry.
fucking Christ. 2,000 gold keywords with special components. Fuck me.
Wait, where
What's
is
that for?
written?
For Devastation Orb,
Oh, you look at that.
takes 2,000 gold pieces. I just googled it.
Gee.
So where are we going? Are we up here? Up north?
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's what the direction that the people said that there was the path through. If I am remembering correctly.
Yes.
I think it. Nope, that's all.
Well, you're welcome to head in that direction. There is a similar kind of path to the northern area of this temple district, city district.
I see. I'm gonna make like a wide berth away from this thing. Like I'm sticking right next to the fucking wall when we go past the stone golem.
Why skip in front? It's freaking me out.
You guys are fucking slow.
Oh.
I'm just gonna teleport. Swing.
Are we trying to stealth at all, or are we just walking?
We're
I'm
just
not.
fucking having a strut.
I'm walking.
We do not stealth.
Wait, there's a dwarf. Statue.
Shall we just keep on going north?
The north.
To that one
You
at
wanna
the
check
top.
out? You want to check out these rooms first?
Okay.
I'm gonna open this door here.
I don't think we're there.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. These, I mean, the proprietors of what look to be these shops are definitely long gone. The carvings above the door indicates the profession. This looks to have been a tailor.
Oh, seems like unoccupied rooms.
You should still probably check them out just in case.
Are you gonna go kind of
I'm
opening all
gonna-
the doors in this area?
I'll
Yeah.
check out this door here then.
I'm gonna check the one in front of me.
Yeah, this door's slightly different. You see what looks to be a mausoleum.
Oh, close that fucking door, please.
Too late.
So yeah, 15
Close
feet
it all.
high doors here, covered with twin reliefs of dwarven gods. They bear somber expressions wearing formal regalia.
Wait, so what are these?
Oh, sorry. You do see, as you try to open the door, you can hear kind of shifting and moving around from inside. You do see what looks to be undead creatures subsiding on the bodies of others. You can see some of the mausoleums have been broken open. You have a
Let's
moment
close
to
that door.
shut the door again if you'd like.
That's a silly place. We don't need to go inside there.
What if his sister's there?
She's up
It's
some part
underground.
of the door.
Well, further down underground.
Okay, well we can
Look,
ignore
if
her
we
if you
don't-
want to.
If we can, well, look, if we go down there and we can't find her, we'll come and check the zombie room. But I don't want to fucking go in there.
Oopsie.
We're disgusting as the door is open. No.
Sup, bro?
I have no strong preference. Whatever the group wants.
Look, I'm running a bit low on supplies, so I'm trying to keep my supplies good and go.
Okay, we'll close the door
That's
and head
actually
north then.
going-
So, there is kind of 4 main ways out of this plaza. The way north, leading into a passage that starts to lead back into the deep into the rock. As you move around one corner, about 20 feet away, there's another. As you get there, you come against what seems to be I mean, it's an extremely ornate door, for lack of a better term, and you can see it kind of pulsing with elemental energies. This one specifically wreathed in flames.
Now, well, that seems like a fun time.
Yeah. Fun.
But very much so closing off any further passage down this pathway.
Do you want to go search the other rooms then?
I think we're gonna have to.
Like, that's the
Unless
room
you have a
we
hand.
should be most interested in. But yeah, let's check the other rooms before we.
Could someone make an
What about
arcana
that?
check to tell like if
Can
there's a
I,
power source to this door?
Sure.
I probably couldn't, but one of the wizards could, or the druid.
I'll poke with my stick. With my neutral arcana. But fuck it not. This door is made of door and fire.
I've read of those.
I mean, you're not really sure what you would need to clear this at the moment. You can feel the heat radiating from quite a distance away.
Oh. I'm gonna break off like a little twig off, like, I'll break off a little bit of my stuff and throw it into the fire to see if it actually burns.
It does not.
I have a feeling it might burn flesh more
Gibble's
than
gonna
wood.
walk towards the door. And he's gonna like close his eyes and like just nick it with his finger.
Okay, feels warm to the touch, not as Howling Inferno would suggest it should feel. You come against something solid, like an inner. There is substance to this door. It's not just elemental fire. Something like metal.
I'm gonna search for a handle or something that would allow me to open it.
You don't feel a handle, but after a bit of searching, you do feel some kind of ingress, possibly a keyhole.
Try stabbing here with your spear.
Okay.
Like insert. I don't mean like going all out.
Are you gonna do that?
Yeah.
Okay. There's you put it in. There's like a hiss and a scream and this like bah, bah, like sticking a metal object in an electrical socket, and it gets spat out.
We need the fire spear. Jesus.
Wow,
Oh,
that was
sorry.
that's so obvious.
Duh.
Gosh.
You never played
Take
a
one of
video
the-
game before, Gibble?
I take one of the ordinary swords that we got from the fire guys. Try the same thing. Surely will work.
It just melts into a puddle on the floor.
Oh, that's scary. Oh. Oh, -1 longsword.
I think we need to search for a key. Or like a big
have a
ruby
feeling
or some shit.
I feel
I have
like
a feeling it might be in that mausoleum we left behind.
Okay. Let's go and deal with the zombies then. Or how about we check the other rooms and then we deal with the zombies?
Sure.
Okay, I've opened the other
Right.
doors in
Oh, sorry.
the area here,
Ba, ba, ba.
and I mean
I'll
what
go into
you
the sun.
what you see looks like these were once shops in Tia Basil. Rubble-strewn rooms that denote the locations of tailors, jewelers, smiths, bakers, all that remain now kind of rubble-strewn mess.
Well, there's another hallway down here as well.
Does this? No, there we go. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Dave, sorry. Dave, roll
Yes.
me a d4.
nice. Oh, I know how to do that faster. Here you go.
Now immediately try to eat Gibble.
Okay, nothing happens. Carry on.
Oh, that's good.
No, that's not concerning. Nothing happened. I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing happened. I didn't see anything happen. Just ignore
I'm
it.
gonna go and open up this door down here.
Sorry,
Follow.
which one?
I'm down this hallway.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, let me open up this building for you guys.
I just got really concerned because I saw like I moved my camera a little bit to the right and I saw the room that we used to be in, and I was like, why?
Oh,
Is there-
sup, bro? How you doing?
Where is... Oh, is there still a guy in here? I thought I moved them all
Yeah.
out. Hold on. He shouldn't be there.
Oh no.
See ya, bro.
Have a good one.
Sorry, I just lost my notes. I'm gonna get this open again. Damn it. Why is this taking so long? Oh, sorry, did I bloody clicked it out? Damn. Okay, well, so you see in front of you a building that was definitely once a hall for feasting. Old wooden tables lie scattered now and broken throughout the long main room, and 3 gigantic casks line the wall behind what was once a beautiful oak bar. Behind the casks you see doors for loading and unloading the area. And let's see, as we open the other rooms, it definitely seems that this place was left in a hurry. You can see Here and there, kind of a cloak lying in a corner, a pair of shoes, some dice on a table. But yeah, the main thing that catches your attention is in the back there. As Gibble, you see a large unlit room that you step into, and it's empty save for a single feature. Sticking up out of the large hole in the floor is the skeletal head of a great worm with its mouth agape.
What's up, bro?
It's the new catchphrase.
There is a giant head in here. I'm not hopping in it. Just so you know, somebody else can check that. That's gonna come alive and eat me.
Well, you do have the slippers. I'm not sure how it helps, but you do have them.
You wouldn't
Just because I
even
look fiction.
you wouldn't even need them in this situation, as you can see the. I mean, it's almost as if picture a giant worm burrowed up through the ground and then died in that position. You can see its remains, and this is what you're looking at effectively. What it once was. It looks to be the remains of a purple worm. You would easily be able to climb down its skeleton, as if it was a ladder.
I'll take the first step.
Gobbles.
Fuck it.
Thank you, Dave.
Dave is feeling especially suicidal right now. Like,
I'll
Wait,
go with them.
where is that? Which like? Can you signify where is?
Is this on the DM?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was on the map.
Oh,
there.
sorry.
It's
Yeah.
even got a nice
Oh,
little
that's
picture
scary. Wait, I feel less. I feel much less brave. No, okay. I start to climb down.
Gibble follows behind X, crying to himself like, "Oh God."
Alright, so you begin to descend down further down into the earth, down the body of this creature, using its ribs effectively as rungs of a ladder. This will bring you down to a different area. After traveling a couple of turns in the creature's body, you do see what looks to open up into another passage. Where are we now?
I'll whistle to the guys up. Like, it's clear.
Here we go. Okay, I'll get you guys down on your new map.
Not taking a rest is making me very concerned. Not gonna lie.
Onyx, how much do you care about your sister? I'm joking.
From one to
so-
from 1 to we all die.
If it's
I'm not gonna sacrifice you all to save her, but I'm going. You don't
Rolling
have to go
insight.
if you don't want to.
for what it's worth, you feel that there is a slight connection between you two, and you're pretty sure you would know if she was dead, and you don't feel like that's happened yet.
At least that is reassuring. This is not for nothing.
So you find yourselves emerging from. Hold on, wait. Is this the right place? Let me just double check. Yes. Okay, so the skeleton of the giant worm that's fused to the side of the long tunnel disappears into a nearly vertical tunnel 50 feet above the floor, but wooden steps have been lashed to the bones, creating a makeshift staircase. You do see that several odd backpacks. Wait, what am I doing here? You don't see that yet. As you come down, you do see a set of stairs that lead down. There's another passage leading off to the right, and well, Gibble would notice that there's a couple of backpacks at the bottom of the stairs, like pushed against the corner.
Hey, I'm gonna start going through this stuff.
No. Sorry, that is you guys chased everyone where you didn't know. They've been taken. I apologize. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're like, I'll grab bags, gotcha.
Yep, people have moved. Finny! Oh boy.
It's our base now.
Well, you come down
Yeah, I
deeper
don't
into
want
the earth and you can feel the pressure down here. There's a kind of phosphorescent lichen that is along the wall here, allowing you to see a little bit at least. But this is definitely like a different feel to this area.
So we came from here, right?
Yeah.
No, this white circle.
Oh, the white circle?
God.
Okay. What's this? This is like carved
So that's a
stone then?
staircase down.
It's a staircase down, yeah.
Gobstone.
We want to keep going down or explore this passageway here?
Let's stick our head around and see if it goes much further. If it's just like a quick
Okay, so two things.
room.
There is a pulse of wind coming through this passage. It is coming up the stairs from the north. Up, yeah, so it's coming. You'd have to descend down to go against the wind. This passage here, you can peek around the corner. Or let's get you guys on the map, and it doesn't. It opens up pretty much instantly into another chamber.
Well, Onyx said there was a wind elemental down the hole, and luckily we have a spear of fuck you wind elementals.
So
That was like 500.
yes,
Here.
Oh my god, I've gotten even smaller.
holy shit.
Getting slowly
Fine,
shrinking.
smaller.
So yeah,
someone
Onyx,
stop cutting
Onyx
videos on him.
Onyx is correct. He descended much further than you've descended now. You're not as deep as you were where you saw that elemental. But as your friends disappear around the corner up ahead, you come into a room with a stony pedestal in the middle of the cavern that holds a glassy sphere about 8 inches in diameter. You can see the sphere seems to contain swirling smoke. Looking around, you see battered armor, damaged weapons, tattered clothing strewn around the chamber, but the floor within 10 feet of the sphere seems clear of such debris. You also see a couple of weapons on the ground that seem like they still might be serviceable, although they're pretty badly worn.
I do not actually see because I do not have vision to my token.
Okay, I'll sort that out.
Thank you.
I'll do something I haven't done in a while. I'll use my divine sense to see if I sense any undead or other fun thingies waiting around the corner. Fiend, celestials, undead within 60 feet.
Nothing within 60 feet, nope.
Okay. You know,
But there is
I'm not
Big Spear.
Yeah.
Hey Helios, do you want a new weapon?
Maybe, I guess?
Get up, do it. Give in to temptation.
What are you offering me?
The spear that's surrounded by smoke, dead bodies.
It's a
What?
sphere, a circle, an orb.
Yeah, I thought it was a circle.
Oh, a spear.
A spear.
How big?
Let's see here. The
It's like
sphere is about 8 inches in diameter. I have no idea what that is in normal units.
Half as big
20
as Cotton.
20
Give us fuck.
centimeters. Disgusting. 20 centimeters.
Okay. That's gibble sized. No. Oh, smaller.
That's like Onyx size.
Fair.
That's the diameter, so it's pretty big. What would that be like? Almost like a volleyball sized?
Well, I think that we know where this goes.
Where?
Firewall. Duh.
I don't get it. Not gonna lie.
You know that fire door with the hole in it?
Yeah.
Fire orb. Fire door. Put fire orb into fire door.
Well,
Okay.
This isn't a fire orb,
or-
it's swirling smoke inside the sphere.
You know what I mean.
Let's just not fuck with it, you know?
Gibble's like a bat to poke it. Okay, that's a bright idea.
I'm known to be the smart
What?
one of the group.
Let's ignore it for now and just search around these areas.
So this whole
And then we'll go
area
down.
here is clean, right? Is that what you said, Nathan?
Yes, about a 10-foot radius around the pedestal is clear of any debris.
And there's skeletons around?
No skeletons.
Could I just throw a weapon, one of the weapons you said was on the ground there?
I'm just doing an intelligence saving throw to see if Gibble picks it up. Gibble picks it up.
Can I make his, like something to stop him? I explicitly told you.
Yeah,
just, like,
sure you
grab
can.
me.
You could make a grapple check.
Oh, grapple.
You could pick
Is
me
that
up.
like strength? Is like
So
is
give,
that
give us an
athletics or-
athletics. Yeah, give me an athletics check. Gibble, if you're contesting that, you can use acrobatics if you want, or athletics.
Don't roll a
Fuck
20.
it.
Not this time. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're about
Give
to
me
reach
all.
out for it, and you kind of almost touch it with your finger, and you just feel yourself lifted off the ground bodily.
But orb.
Gibbo, we talked about this.
But it might be special.
It looks special, especially dangerous.
I'm my lover. I'll be back to you later, orb.
At this point, you
Let-
start
let's-
to hear a pleasant melody, in fact, coming down from the north passage.
Oh,
As if someone's singing a
Coming from the
lullaby
orb.
you remember as a child, or it's very peaceful, which goes against kind of the general atmosphere here.
Well, that's not dangerous at all. Let's go and have a look.
And you can
So
see
I'm
the
gonna
so-
actually describe the tune, try to whistle the tune and ask, is this what everyone else is hearing?
Yeah.
It is in fact
Although
not.
mine's more
It is in
funk.
fact not what you are hearing. His,
No.
his tune is
Cannot.
different to yours.
Mine is much more funky, though.
Yeah, so we're all hearing different pleasant memories. That's a big warning, red flag.
As
Oh,
you,
yeah,
as you look the other way, you can see down the steps here, there is what looks to be kind of black smoke hanging in the corridor.
Can we just go down the staircase instead of, this nasty place? No?
Who votes to go
So we
home?
have-
No.
We have the dark, spooky, smoky hallway, or the place that we're all hearing our favorite childhood songs from. Which one's slightly better?
Well, since we know what's coming with the north, I'm going to say let's. At least we're a little prepared that we know it's not good.
Okay. I say we go to the north, see what shenanigans are there, try not to die horrendously, and then plan after that fact. Sounds good? Sounds
Yep.
good.
I'll put down Gibbo, hoping he's not he's not going to try to
Okay.
touch the orb again.
So,
cut it off here.
let's see here.
I don't like green. Green color green is not good. Me not like it.
Dude,
No, I'm purple because of the poison. Don't worry.
I'm just trying to get something appropriate here. We'll say for now this, as you move into the area here, a bronze torch glows with what looks to be a bright light lying next to the corpse of a bare-chested man with a shield in the shape of a crab shell and a broken shark-tooth sword, one that you recognize. You've seen these weapons used before.
oh look,
Several other
it's a water
corpses.
brick.
Seems to be. You see several other corpses scattered around on the floor as well. Some have been picked down to the bone, their clothing and armor discarded nearby, while others have hardly been touched. The walls here are uneven, with small ledges and fissures on all sides. The ceiling's about 100 feet high, lost in darkness.
I really don't like this, guys.
So
Guess
at
I'll
this
skip.
point, I would like everyone to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, I'm good
Plus-
at wisdom.
Plus to whoever is 10 feet of me. Do I get that?
Yes, you do.
You're within 10 feet of you.
With advantage, right? Because we know what's coming.
Do we?
Nope.
But it's plus
you know
two
it's
to
a
whoever
lie.
is.
So you see that, okay, X, Helios, Gibble. What is the paladin buff? How much?
Plus 2.
Plus,
Oh, not Gibble, sorry, that was your acrobatics. So it looks like Helios X, just Helios and X.
I'm surrounded by. Oh no.
They
Okay.
take on, their face takes on like a dreamy, stupor-like appearance. Helios begins to move to this area here. X moves to this
Can I try to stop one of them?
here.
I don't think you can stop Helios. You might be able to stop X.
You can try. You can make a grapple check against them. They will contest it because you can see
Yeah.
what they're doing is Helios is putting out a hand onto one of the fissures in the wall, one of the handholds, and starting to pull himself up and climb.
I mean-
Gibble's going to attempt to stop Helios with all of his strength.
Okay, I'll attempt to stop.
I get dragged along with with Helios.
I'll
Stop!
attempt to stop X. Roll bad. Thank you.
So as for Helios and X, what's happening to you? The song has touched your heart. It's lifted you off your feet almost, and it's drawing you with such charismatic power. You can feel that you need to get to the source of the music. For Helios, that's your source is high up in a cave near the roof. For X, you're effectively the same on the other side. You guys are going to be using your turns to. Let's, in fact, I think maybe should we roll initiative for this?
Yeah, probably. Because what I'm about to do is going to be very mean to Helios.
That's good. We love that.
I'm going to puncture his eardrums.
That sounds like some crazy stuff you shouldn't do. But whatever you want to do.
Alright, Dave, you're the first to react. What you doing?
How high
Actually,
up
Onyx is the
Helios
first one to
body?
react.
He's got like
Oh, yeah.
one foot on the wall, but his other foot's still on the ground.
Onyx is first, though. Yeah, that's correct. He has the 19.
Oh, let me reorder that. Onyx, what you doing, buddy?
I really don't know what to do.
If you'd
Black
like,
shit's
I'm-
happening.
if you'd like to give me a nature or an arcana check, if you want to try and discern like what's going on here, you're welcome to.
Yeah, I'm not good at either of those.
Sure. Yeah, you're not sure. Your friends seem to not be listening to you.
The only thing I can really do is bless Helios and X and hope they get a chance to save again.
You bless me at least I can do so I can try to stop them.
And Dave, why not? All three
Thank
of
you. You actively help them grapple me, like stop my grapple. That's fucking hilarious.
Okay, the bless is there.
I'll go for Helios this time because X didn't seem to work. I'll go right. Oh, that's not dragging. That's
That's
I'll
end
go
of your
here.
turn, right, Onyx?
Yeah, that's it.
No problem. No
That's all
problem.
I'm doing.
All right, Dave. Yeah, you going there?
I'll go right here and try to stop Helios because X is clearly so strong that it defeated me. Oh my! Wow, that's without bless, guys. Wait, I forgot to turn on bless.
Bless is just
Oh,
safe.
yeah. Plus,
So I just
no,
roll a
it's
contested
for all ability checks.
Oh yeah, true.
Do I just roll a contested strength or saving throw?
Athletics or acrobatics. Unfortunately, you're under the creature's sway. You don't get a save every
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, my default of that.
He tries to, but I mean, you don't even notice there's someone pulling on you, and he kind of lifts off the ground a couple of feet before letting go.
Dave is defeated.
Dave lifts off a couple of feet, like holding on to Helios' shoulder, and you just kind of have to drop.
Yeah.
All right. X, you will. You don't have a climbing speed, right?
No.
I'm the only one with the climbing speed here.
Perfect. So you start to move up 15 feet. You're desperate to get to the top. There's great joy and peace and happiness that awaits you there. And I think, let me just double check how desperate you would be. You are technically incapacitated while you do this. Yeah, that's it. 15 feet. Helios, same for you. 15 feet. So I'm actually going to just use this third token bar to keep track of how high you guys are. Helios, I'm going to say you 5 feet higher at 20. That'll bring us to Gibble. You see your friends climbing up these walls. What you doing?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Fuck it, Helios is closer, but Helios has Dave. I'm gonna dash up to X, and then dash up the wall, like sprint up in front of him.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be like 40 feet up the wall.
Sure. Yeah, you can see a kind of distracted, dreamy expression on his face, this vapid smile as he pulls himself higher and higher.
I forgive
I'm
you.
pretty much trying to get to the wall before him, like up the wall before him.
So you're 40 feet up the wall, that means it's about 60 feet to the roof. And, yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see.
I'm gonna just jump off.
Give us a perception check.
I am Gibble, I do perception.
I swear to God, they're just gonna go to the top and then jump off. That's what's gonna happen.
21. 21.
You just make out at the very point where the wall hits the roof, there is there's a small cave. Now you can hear the music emanating from it, echoing out. The music that has enthralled your friends, although now that you guys have effectively passed your checks, the magic seems to have slipped past you, and you can start to hear a slight discordance. It doesn't sound as seductive as it once was, and you see, looking out over the edge, giving this like and pulling back when it sees you looking up, a strange creature, half female, half bird,
Stop saying you bitch.
and it disappears into the darkness. That'll bring us to Onyx
Ah.
again.
There's bird bitches up here. That's what's causing it.
Alright, upon hearing that, I'm gonna just fly straight up to see if I can get eye level with that cave.
So it's about 100 feet up.
Okay, so I'll have to dash. So I'll go 60 feet up.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Dave, you see Onyx soar up. Now, Onyx, are you going up by Helios? Because Gibble, you're by X, right?
Yeah, I'll move myself
Okay.
next to him. Yeah.
There you go. Goes on the other side.
Question. I
Yeah.
can't. If I start climbing, I can't really try to grapple him or stop him in any way, right?
You could. Climbing is
okay.
just your movement.
So I'll use my movement to try to get to Helios and try again. Hopefully successfully this time.
Okay.
One moment. Wait here. Those walls.
Let's get a check from Helios
It's
Athletics.
+7. Oh, so wait, with both of bless. Wait, one D.
You need a 4
Wha-
to
Bless
succeed.
doesn't do anything to skill
Oh
checks.
yes, it's not ability checks. guys.
Oh well,
Always
then he
forget
wins
that.
because
Oh.
it's
Yeah, he
Defender
meets
wins,
and
right?
he wins. Yeah.
He needs to beat them.
You don't manage to get him off, and he kind of just keeps pulling up, kind of dragging you with for the moment. Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
X gets another 15 feet up, so he's 30 feet, getting closer to you, Gibble. Helios gets to 30 feet. Well, no, Helios gets to 35 feet, because he's 5 feet higher. Gibble, what you doing?
So I'm 60 feet from the top, aren't I?
Yes.
Can I see the edge of the cave? Like
Yeah.
the edge of the
Yep.
Actually, you know what? The first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna summon my wildfire spirit next to me.
Okay.
That's my action. And would X classify as a willing creature at this point?
No.
Fuck it. Well, I'm just gonna head up 30 feet.
I mean,
My
unless you're taking him up, he would probably be down for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up my 30 feet. My
Okay.
wildfire spirit's gonna stick with me.
All right.
And I do not have a bonus action. I don't think. Do I? Do I have a slap you and get rid of your fucking bullshittery spell?
I mean, can't you
I
dash
do
as a
not.
bonus action as a goblin?
No, I can only disengage and hide.
Oh yes, of course.
I'd love it if I was able to
Yeah, yeah.
dash as bonus action. I'd be up that fucking wall
So
already.
what is your spirit doing?
He's just falling alongside me.
I mean, for
I'm
his
just
action, are you going to
checking
get him
his-
to teleport you further up?
Actually, yeah, he's going to teleport me the 15 feet up.
Okay. So, use your movements.
I would have moved 45 feet up.
45 feet up, okay.
Yeah.
So you're 95 feet. You're like just below the lip of the cave.
I'm not going to pick my head up yet.
Alright. Onyx, you should be able to get high enough to see into the cave this turn. Using a movement to get up 30 feet would allow you to kind of see half into the cave. You can just make out this vague silhouette in the back.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is Misty Step to get another 30 feet up.
Okay. Yeah, you come into this fetid cave smelling of rot and decay. You can see a creature with bones there around it.
Okay. So I can see this creature.
You can.
All right. I can only do a cantrip, so I will firebolt it.
Nice. Let's have it. That'll definitely hit. Roll damage. Fucking hell, man. Jesus. 19.
Saving throw?
No saving throw. It looks
Oh,
damage from that already. As it falls back, you can hear the song falter for a second. Helios kind of almost looking around in a dazed manner, and then she quickly picks it up again, continuing the enchantment. As long as she keeps doing it as a bonus action on her turn, it's not concentration.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to have to kill a bitch.
Dave.
I don't see any. Like, how close are we to the opening of the cave? Like, I'm 15 feet up, right? I'm not close enough to get there with a dash.
Just 30 feet up.
Am I 30?
Oh, no, 15.
No, you
No, you're
are
15.
like 15
Ilios is
feet up.
35.
Yeah.
I guess I'll do the same thing. I'll climb up and try to stop Helios.
Okay. Let's have
Again?
it. Another check.
What are these rolls? I'm a +7. I haven't rolled over over like 15.
You hear an annoyed grunt as he once more kind of flicks his leg out from your grasp and keeps going.
And everybody hears an annoying grunt out of Dave as well. It's like, what happens to my muscles?
Well, okay, so these creatures, they should have gone before you, Dave. I'm just going to take their turn now.
Yeah, that's fine.
It will viciously... The first one that you are up against, Onyx, you said you Misty stepped into the cave quite near it, right?
Well, no, I'm where I am on the
okay.
map, just eye level with the cave.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough. Let's see.
I'm just below the cave.
It, with a scream, will launch out at you, spreading its wings. You hear the song come into the room in its entirety now, as this strange, horrid amalgamation of human and beast spirals into the air. It's going to fly at you, trying to hit you with its claws. 2 slashing claw attacks at you, and that is a 20 to hit and a 12 to hit.
The 20 will hit.
So you are going to take, it's not much, I think it's only 3. The 20, for 8 slashing, that's a fair amount. As, let's just see how much speed it's got here. It's going to dive, turn around, bank back, and fly back into the cave. Attack opportunity if you want to take one, or if you can.
Yeah, I'll take one. 1 second.
Just giving the nods.
Hit him with a 1-2 punch.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. Slice, oh very nice, as she heads off, blood spraying in the air. Like a martial fairy at the moment.
How many max rolls have you rolled? Jeez.
This
Amazing.
harpy is gonna move to the edge here, looking down, and we'll see that Gibble is close enough to reach. What was that spray of dice for? So she is going to try to claw at you. She's going to replace that with a shoving attack if she can. So I'm going to need a... Let's just see here. Double
It's
check
strength save.
shove action. She's gonna try to knock you prone, effectively gripping your wrists and trying to pull you off the cliff.
Bitch.
Just double checking the rules here of shoving. So I want to make sure I get this right.
I'll only take 9d10 if I fall, don't worry. Wait, no. Is it d10 per 10 feet or 100 feet?
It's a
10 feet.
d6 per 10
D6
feet.
per-
Ah, yeah. So I'll take 9d6.
Wait,
If
are
I
you
fall.
90 feet in the air?
I'm
Is that
95 feet in the air.
Okay, so it's going to be an athletics checks from her contested against your athletics or dex. You do get to choose.
Oh, thank fuck. Acrobatics it is. Come on. Don't fail me now. Ninja Goblin. Ninja Goblin.
Okay, let's get a strength check from her side. Turn off this bloody thing. Hey, that's not going to work. So that's replacing attack. She's got multi-attack. She's going to do it twice. Give me one more check.
Okay.
Alright. Unfortunately...
So this is what flying feels like.
briefly. As you sail towards the ground, that's unfortunately going to be pretty brutal. Let's just get some rolls here.
96.
It is 31 points of damage. You
I
feel
live, bitch.
the wind knocked out of you as this creature is looking down at you. So, Dave, you had your turn. That will bring us to X. You are 30 feet X. You get to 40... Yes?
Oh.
Yeah, I went back in the
Oh,
order
that was the
'cause-
harpy. Okay, yeah, that's why I was confused about the turn. Yeah.
And we'll say at this point, let's see, 45 feet. Yeah, that's it. You guys are kind of constantly climbing. Helios gets to 50.
Should I do a?
There's no save.
What about
make sure I
Dave's
don't
turn?
fall?
You're pretty fine. You're taking it slow. What about whose turn?
Dave's.
No, he
Because
had,
I
he had his
did the
turn.
harpies.
He had his turn.
Oh,
wait,
okay.
the harpy's got a 20, so I forgot them on this turn.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Gibble, on the ground, unfortunately, your progress hampered what you're doing. You see your friend is
can I
still
still
up
see
there,
her?
I imagine.
Can I still see her?
We'll say, yeah, she's kind of smiling at you from over the edge of the cave.
Well, I'm gonna upcast Scorching Ray.
Oops.
I think...
Is that 4? Yep.
Let's see, what's the AC here? All of those will hit.
And I get an extra d8. Because of Enhanced Bond.
27, 33, 39. So you just see this poof, 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 and when you look back, the head is gone. There's just this melted stump where the head used to be, and the creature just drops off the edge. You hear this as the wings are fluttering, getting pulled back by the air as it just slams into the ground next to you.
Bitch.
X, you feel yourself
You're right
coming...
now, X.
Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna lay here for a second.
I think I can't move my legs, guys.
Actually, my spirit is gonna take his 5 seat at the fucking the other bitch.
Sure, what's the range on it?
What's the face? It is. Let me just find, because I literally had it open.
As long
It
as it's
is
more than
a-
30 feet, it's fine.
Blah, blah. It is a 60 feet range,
Yeah, go
and
with
it has a
that.
30 feet hover. So it is just a spell attack. So I'm just gonna use
What form does your
Go
spirit
try
take?
it's a bear.
A bear? A flying bear?
It's like a bear made of fire and wood.
Cool, cool. No, I'm just checking. I'll have a character sheet for you next time.
That's 1d6 plus my proficiency bonus.
Well, the thing has a flying speed, so I mean, It's going to be a flying bear. So 15 will hit. Gonna roll damage for that.
That
it's
is
3 plus what?
6 damage.
6.
3.
Perfect.
Five
It's
positions
looking
bonus.
extremely wounded from that Onyx. You'll probably be able to finish it off. What you're doing.
I'm gonna finish it off.
Nice.
At least I hope so.
Yeah, another firebolt. It's like a... Oh, look, this one's not like a missile. But still enough to slam into this creature, and you hear the song stop, and the enchantment fades. The creature falls to the floor of its cave. Brings us out of initiative.
How you guys doing? Guys good?
How
Sounds
high
hell.
am I? How high am I in the underworld?
You're just below Helios, so you're going to be about... well, you are below where he was. You're about 30 feet up. About 10 meters.
Yeah.
That's pretty daunting.
Let me just do something right here.
That's
Okay, yeah, I think I don't jump off. Okay, I climb down.
Well,
Yeah.
looking around at the
Normally.
bodies that are strewn around on the floor that have been picked clean, I mean, you're pretty sure you realize now how they got such heavy fracture breaks. They most
Yeah,
I
likely
hit
were
myself.
lured to the top as well, and you're pretty sure that once you got up there, you would have most likely swan dived right off again.
Well, that was fun. How you doing, X? Helios. The head's back on right.
Oh.
Yeah, remember that promise about not being a cult member?
Yeah,
feel
you
like-
pretty quickly broke that.
Give the spear here. No.
Do the harpies have anything worthwhile in their caves? I'm gonna check them out.
Yeah, there's definitely some goodies that they have collected in their nests, some coins, a bit of jewelries and such. You can go through all of that. We're just going to be taking our halfway break here, and then we'll get to that when we get back. 5-10 minutes.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
That only slightly almost killed me.
Spells.
Okay.
You guys are bowling. I have one first level. That's
I have
it.
1 second level.
Oh, you're a half caster though, and you already smited
Yeah,
twice,
true.
so it's expected.
Your duty is to smite, nothing else.
How much damage did they do?
What is my
It
purpose?
was
It is to
40
smite.
in total.
It was a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Smites are cool, but I don't know. Dave is too nice.
Wait until
Whatever.
you get
Like,
wait till you get a crit, then you use it.
hopefully it's on like a non-humanoid, because then it's easy to be like, yeah, I don't care about those. Die.
It's on Onyx.
I hope it's not dead.
It's on Onyx's possessed sister.
Yeah.
Sorry, Onyx. Say bye to your sister. Brilliant.
Well,
That's when you press the control or delete button.
as you start to clear out the harpies caves looking for goodies, they do have gold and trinkets and jewelries hidden away there. I'll put it into chat what you find. You also find what looks to be some kind of vial of glowing red liquid in a glass vial, so it looks like some kind of potion.
Can I use my herbalism kit to identify it?
Yes. You can have advantage on this.
Argana?
Arcana would be appropriate. Nature would work. No, not so much nature. Yeah, Arcana would be appropriate. If you could think of another one you want to argue for, that's fine. So, how much experience have you guys had with this campaign with healing potions? Has anyone even used a healing potion this campaign?
We've had a couple.
Yeah, we have one.
We've had a couple.
Okay, so this looks like...
No, we haven't.
Haven't you?
We have one, but we haven't used it.
This looks very similar to the one you have in your possession, except the glow is much stronger.
Who has the potion? We have a potion? When did we get a potion? I don't remember that.
Helios got one when he went to the town. Either Helios or X, I can't remember off the top of my head.
I'm pretty sure I used that.
Oh, you did use it.
Well, regardless, you've seen something like this in your recent travels?
Yeah.
Well, it's a special healing potion. So out of order, it's a potion of poison. You know.
Okay, and then as from where you stand, you're not exactly sure where you are or what this level is supposed to be, in all honesty, as shit, really the whole time I was in the wrong spot with the camera. Fuck my life. It's definitely lost the. You're not in the Howling Hatreds caves anymore. This is something different, of course, more like primordial. Um, yeah, multiple passages leading from here. You can see that the way to the north. Let's move back the dynamic lighting barrier so you can see it a bit clearer. There we are. The way to the north seems blocked by what looks to be a curtain of black smoke. There's also a passage to the east and to the west. Dave, you closest there, can feel the wind blowing from there. You would feel pretty confident it leads back to the other area you were, the base of the stairs,
Yeah, this area. Mm-hmm.
which you didn't really explore down there either.
Yeah. So what are we feeling, guys? Should we go back to the stairs or maybe keep exploring the side areas?
I think honestly we should go back to the stairs. I think that's where most likely blah, 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 give me a second, I'll remember his name. Onyx's sister will be.
Yeah,
So
we
we're
need to
talking
go down about 400 more feet. So
Should we start digging?
The worm was a fair distance itself. It was probably about 100 or 200 feet you traveled
Oh.
to get here. So you're probably about halfway.
So are we going this direction where I am, guys? Is that the plan? Or should we just go back to the stairs all around? I think it's the same way, so...
Well, as you peek around there, Dave, you would be able to see the start of a large pit just at the edge of your vision. Tunnel leading into the ground.
Just in case, I use another divine sense to see if there's anyone there waiting for us. Okay, yeah, so I'll approach the pit and not trying to jump in it. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Look down it.
There we are. I just updated the party loop.
Thank you. That's very nice. So yes, this is the source of the wind. It is howling out of this dark shaft that you can't really... the furthest you guys can see in the dark is 60 feet, right? No one's like a Twilight Cleric or anything like that.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Huh. Well, I don't think we can get down there. Well, me and Onyx can, but the rest of you guys can't.
And I pick up a rock and cast light on it and just throw it down the hole.
Nice. It falls down, just and eventually you see it land at the bottom, about 90 to 100 feet down.
Oh, it's not that far.
Do we want to go down?
So there's
Well, how?
the walls of this pit are fairly rough. They would require a low but a athletics check nonetheless. And you can imagine with the level of wind blowing out here, anyone with any kind of gliding gear or anything like that would have a really easy time getting down here.
Well,
My wildfire spirit is still with us because it lasts for now, and I don't think if I wild shape it gets rid of. Let me just check.
No, it lasts.
I'm gonna take off my slippers, and I'm like, why don't you guys use this? I'll wild shape into something that can climb down that way.
why? Why don't I
can
just
climb
carry
pretty
you
good.
down?
What? All right, you can fly, can't you?
Well, I'd rather not use that, but I could just carry you down.
I'll
No,
start
no,
climbing
I'm
down.
saying so somebody else can have a easy way down.
Yeah, then Onyx can fly them back up. We'll just pass them to the next party member.
So you climbing, Dave?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I start climbing down. I think Dave is a little frustrated. Yeah, it's just
Ah,
Yeah.
fuck it.
I'll,
I'm gonna start
I'll
walking
follow
down,
Dave.
Sure.
and I'll send. If Onyx is all good with going back up with. Oh well, fuck it. I can just send it back up with my wildfire spirit as well.
Yeah, I think we move past that plan. The climbing down without it.
Whoops.
Unless X wants it. X, you are muted. In case you forgot.
oh, X, you're muted.
Sorry about that. I have a
You're fine.
decent athletics. I don't mind climbing.
Okay,
Yep.
I'll just use my fucking boots then.
It's only a DC.
Yeah.
It's
Because
only a
these
DC
boots
10.
are made for walking. That's just what they'll do.
I mean, listen,
What
they
boots
look
look
so
like?
good on you. I think you should keep them on you at all
I
times.
know. I feel fabulous.
So you guys find yourself climbing down into this area here, and as you do, there's this wind blowing up the tunnel, and for a moment you hear it kind of carrying distant screams from the south.
That's concerning.
Yeah, a
Let's
little.
check it out. Nothing mentioned, nothing gained.
I mean, they
Also,
sound. They
you don't
don't
pick up
sound
the-
like they're right around the corner. It's kind of carried on the wind.
I love how I always freak.
I always prefer winds that do not carry screams, but that's just me.
Now start leading
Depends on the
the
day,
way.
really. I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, so you're pushing against. I mean, the wind isn't strong enough to hamper you, but you can hear it kind of screaming into your ears. This constant howling, and it seems pretty relentless. And you come up to where the tunnel connects to a larger passage, and what you see in either direction, as you look to the left, you can see a pit leading further into the earth, and strangely above the pit there's this kind of roiling cloud that sends a bolt of lightning down into the darkness. Off to the other
Let's not go that way.
X, you go first.
well, hold on. Before you say that, the other direction is where the screaming wind is coming from.
Oh,
Go
screaming
down
wind.
here.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's east. Yeah.
Yeah, screaming wind, I guess.
Who knows?
Right.
We might find the system.
All right. Well, just
Oh.
stop where you are for now. I just want to turn on the dynamic lighting barrier so you guys can't move yourself into the ether. There we go. Okay. So up ahead, there's. This is the wrong one. Here it is. Up ahead, you can see giant spiders are seized in death among dead cave lizards, giant bats. There's a carrion crawler, and also a female drow decked in fine chainmail with ruby pommeled knives at her hips. No injuries on these creatures or people are apparent, and the smell of death is fainter than one would expect. But at the back of the cave, within about 10 feet of the drow, there's this very high-pitched whistling as a breeze is pushed through tiny fissures in the cracks of the rock.
Okay. We have a choice here. Lift the body, or don't lift the body. Because that looks like some fancy stuff.
Is she? Hang on, is she dead?
No cause of death.
The creatures here
Seems like a
look
trap.
very much dead.
Seems like a standard
Yeah,
trap
I'm
if
for
you wanna.
looting.
They're all lying just kind of scattered around. These little drawings here are their corpses.
I'm going to send my wildfire spirit out that way. First, before any of us go. And get, so my wildfire spirit is going to go to the body.
So I'm just checking your wildfire spirit stat block 1 second.
10 strength, 12, 14 dex, 14 con, 13 intelligence,
No,
15
I
wisdom.
need to look for more specific stuff. Yeah. Okay.
It's immune to fire.
Can I please have a con saving throw from your wildfire spirit?
Okay, +2. I think that's the same as Gibble. No, it is 1 less than Gibble. Just -1 from this.
Damn it!
20.
So you see, the creature struggles somehow for a moment. You can see the flames kind of almost dim, but it does seem to be able to resist whatever effect is pushing upon it. What are you having it do?
I'm gonna have it, like, bite the... Wait, could it teleport a corpse?
It has to be a willing
Is it
creature, I
willing?
believe. Corpse isn't a creature, so I don't think so.
Yeah, corpse.
Could it drag it? That's the question.
It could drag it. It's got enough strength.
Yeah. I'll just have it drag the Drow's corpse towards us.
Are you sure we want to bring whatever they died from to us?
I think it's the wind.
Yeah, okay, let's just hope. I stand here. I'm not willing to die for this. You guys die
Actually,
for
Onyx,
it.
you probably should step back as
Close
well.
enough for your saving throw bonus.
It's only 10 feet.
No, if you want my saving bonus, then don't try to loot a deceased body that is clearly died from unnatural causes.
So as the wildfire spirit grabs onto the Drow's ragged corpse lying on the ground, I need another con save from it, please.
Okay. Once again, it's just -1 from what Gibble rolls.
Come on, please.
So 15.
Oh my god, how does it succeed every time? 15, not a 16? Oh, I see what you mean. Yes. Okay. So you see it seems to kind of stop for a moment, look around. It drops to kind of one knee. You see the flames on its body kind of flicker and almost completely go out as it seems unable to draw breath.
Come on, buddy, you can do it. I think it's just sucking the air out of the area and out of your lungs. Come on, buddy, keep on dragging it. I'll accept you dying.
Okay, let's see here then. Give me an athletics check from it, as it's trying to push against its body, starving from oxygen, muscles burning, as it doesn't say anywhere that it doesn't need to breathe is the main thing I was looking for.
19.
Okay, fighting against it, it starts to pull on the body. You can see with immense strain on itself, it kind of gets to about here, collapsing to the ground, and you can hear like ragged breath being drawn by the creature
Oh, you're
again.
a good boy. I'm gonna walk up to it, like where it is now,
The body?
and give him a good pat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and my wildfire spirit and give him a good pat.
I mean, it's
He
drow
did a good
armor.
job.
I mean, it's a drow. They seem to be wearing quite a nice set bit of armor on them. They carry these fine daggers that seem to be decorated with rubies on the pommels. They also seem to, as you go through their possessions, you do find a spell scroll on them.
Neat. I'm just gonna start stripping down the body.
Okay. There seems to be some kind of fine chain that she's wearing. That looks quite well made. Looks elven in make.
Neat. Do you guys want this stuff? I'm gonna like hold up the daggers, the chainmail, the chain of the 2 daggers, the spell scroll.
I'll shake my head.
Well, it's gonna go in my bag then. Shove it in the photo bag.
Gibble's bag is growing bigger and bigger.
So the chainmail, are you taking her armor?
Yes.
It looks It looks fairly exquisite. It's unmarred by damage, blood, rust, anything.
Can I kind of to see what this is made out of?
Yes.
It's not really great, but it's only
You
normal
weren't
not
lying.
advantage.
Sorry?
6.
You don't have advantage, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You're not really sure. But it looks fancy as hell.
I'm gonna give it to X. Like, this is your sort of stuff. Fancy chainmail.
I mean, it looks quite sleek. She was a much thinner person than you were, X.
You can have it as a, I don't know.
But you can notice the fine craftsmanship, and you actually recognize, being a bit maybe more familiar with armors, you would recognize this as elven chain.
Ah.
So, elven chain, quite remarkable, assisting the people that wear it, almost aiding them in combat. You effectively are considered proficient with the armor, even if you lack proficiency with medium armor.
Ooh.
And
I
I'm
would
not
like
gonna wear
that.
metal though.
Onyx.
But I don't know if I can fit it. I don't know the mechanics of that.
I don't
Yeah,
think
it
you can
is-
fly with medium armor.
No, you can't.
I think magic.
It's medium armor, but it
Inches.
gives you proficiency.
Yeah, but you can't
Oh,
fly
no,
in
you just
medium
can't fly
armor.
with medium.
correct. You can't use
Oh
your fly
yeah,
speed.
that's right. I can't fly. Then no, I don't want it.
Oh.
And Onyx, Gibble doesn't wear armor.
It also gives you
wear the metal.
It's also a +1 to AC.
Dave only wears heavy armor, so that's not gonna work.
It's a +1
Mm.
chain shirt, so you're aware.
I mean, I
Let me
guess
have a
we could
stick.
sell it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's. Let me check. I can't tell. Is
That'll
that
be 14 plus
include-
dex. Max 2.
So
actually
That'd
that's
bring
the
my-
same for my breastplate.
That's a 17 because of +1, right?
Sorry, what?
It's a +1, right?
It's a +1 chain shirt.
Yeah, so that
that's a
should
normal
be
13.
17 if your dex is at least 2, right?
Yes? No,
So you
16.
have 17.
16. It's 13. 13 normally it goes to 14 and then
13.
plus dex.
Yeah.
I could wear it and it would increase my AC by 1, but Gibble does not wear metal.
Okay.
So it's gone in the bag.
Very well. And the scroll, in case you were interested, is one of Primordial Ward.
Oh, that's a little high level for us.
That's useful. Like, insanely useful. Okay. Resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder. I'm gonna give that to Helios.
I can't use it.
What do you mean? What not?
When I rage, I can't concentrate.
Cast
Right,
spells.
yeah.
Plus, I don't think I can cast spells as a barbarian.
You need the spellcasting trait to be able to use scrolls.
Okay. Who wants the
It's gonna
primordial
be
win?
on your spell list.
Technically, I do have one spell, but I can't concentrate, so...
That's innate, I think. Yeah.
Well, that's
Gate,
gifted with
healing.
Magic Dragon.
do you want the protection spell? Because you're about protecting people, Dave.
He'll take it a little grumpily because he doesn't like the idea, but I think saving your lives is a lot more important than a little pride.
I'm thinking of saving your own life. Or use some of Helios.
True.
I have already so much to concentrate on. Like my crippling depression, but let's ignore that.
Yeah, we're trying to not concentrate on that actually.
I think we should head back towards the north now.
Very well.
You mean up here?
Question about scroll casting. It's
You use it once.
no, I know that, but it's like level 6 spell, and my highest level is like level 2. Is that just still gonna work, no matter what?
Yeah, it doesn't use a slot. It uses the scroll.
Yeah, but do you not have to like be like a certain level to cast it? Or you can like I can just cast like
You
a.
need to make a you'll need to make a difficulty check to cast it because it is above the highest level you can cast, but it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was worried. Well,
If you fail the check, does it destroy the scroll, or
It
Probably.
unfortunately
Does it
it
not
does.
activate?
It does.
makes
then
sense.
maybe Onyx is the best person for it?
So you walk past this chasm of self-contained ecosystem here. Seems to be a storm roiling in its own right that you guys leave behind. Thunder following you into the distance as you see a new cavern opening up ahead. Let's see here. About here. The passage splits in two. Although you see the right hand, it kind of ends in what looks to be a fairly quick cul-de-sac. The temperature
I
up,
say we just go.
yeah,
I say we go north. That was my idea.
yeah.
Unless people want to go this way.
I don't know. I should go with. I'll.
Oh yeah, it's just that dead end.
Well, I think that's a dead end there.
It is, yeah.
Eh.
As you come to this chamber, the temperature drops, plummeting. You can immediately see your mist, your breath coming out as mist from your mouth, begin to shiver. The main feature here, kind of dominated by a frozen pool, ice crystals glittering on the walls, the floor, and other rock formations. You see snow swirling about, blown around on strong gusts of wind. The temperature here is at the moment about negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's cool.
Why is it so fucking cold?
Someone has like a cold resistant ring, so they should be fine.
That's me.
I'm not sure anyone ever claimed that.
I did.
There you go. You're feeling nice and toasty.
Go back into the heat. You stand ahead. Eh.
Yeah, you got this. We choose you, Helios.
Scream in pain if you start getting attacked.
Sure.
You can scream in pain anyways if you want.
So there's no signs of immediate life here in the chamber. As you kind of begin to... Oh, you've got the ring, so you're not going to be feeling the cold as much. But it is hard to move, and I imagine you're going to be moving at half speed, lest you're going to start making checks for falling prone.
If I go across this rock wall, the checks.
No, that'll be a bit better.
Okay, I'll go that way.
Boring, but okay.
Lame.
You do
You
see
suck.
you do see an exit to the cavern on the other side. The passage continues on past you.
Do I see anything in this corner?
You go out onto the ice a bit. It looks like the cavern ends in that area.
Okay.
Is
Yeah,
there
good
another?
guys.
Is there? Great. Gibble's gonna fucking book it to the exit. It's too cold. He doesn't like it.
Yeah, I'll dash as well to him.
All right. You start to sprint.
He's just beelining it.
As you get to about here, let's see. You feel the
I'll run with them. Yeah.
temperature shifts once more. Suddenly, the air begins to grow extremely warm. Water
Oh
begins to
fuck!
rain from above, and you hear the ice crack and begin to melt. As the couple of you left begin to kind of dive off to the land, off to the side, Gibble, you're thrown into the air, kind of sliding down a couple of ice cracks, trying to jump bit to bit. And as you jump to like the last area, you land on a bit of discolored ice before pushing off. And as you do, you realize that there are two eyes staring up, wide and dead, as you land on a creature's bloated body that has been released from the ice.
It's gross. What does it look like? Like a person or like an animal?
It seems it is a small creature like you. The skin is grey and not necessarily from the freezing. I think a fair few of you may recognize these as Sverfneblin. These are deep gnomes.
Gnomes. Who cares?
As you stand here, the temperature begins to rise. The water is melted in matter of about 30 to 40 seconds. You can see a large portion of the body of water is clear already as the temperature soars to about 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Let's just dash out of here.
This cave is a fucking place.
Immediately beginning to sweat as you leave, turning to look, you can see that the entire pool here is filled with little Sverfneblin bodies floating to the surface now.
Mmm. Yum.
Do they look? Can I do a medicine to see how long they would be dead for?
Sure.
Or is it like on?
Would you be able to tell?
It's going to be
They were
difficult.
frozen.
No.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Like
Yeah.
telling the
dead.
amount of time something was dead in ice is pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Speaking from experience.
I can tell they died.
Okay, serial killer,
Wow.
thank you.
Yes. This is the second time I've made a joke like this week. I should stop.
So you come to the gore-splattered room that Onyx experienced earlier. The smell of viscera and decayed bodies. If anyone would like to give me an intelligence check to try and discern
Sure.
something about the situation there. Just a straight
Definitely.
honesty check. X, okay.
Yeah, I'll just do the save because I don't have proficiency.
I'm
Oh my!
super.
So from
Let's
what
go.
from what Onyx has told you, and what you see here, it would seem like the pit in the ziggurat was used as some kind of sacrificial pit, and bodies were just thrown down to splatter along the bottom. And over time, the air elemental in there has kind of distributed the bits and pieces just by the nature of its cyclone body, has thrown stuff around.
We have a choice here. We do have a spear with dominate elemental. Also
And
want
how
to
long?
risk it.
Do we know how long that lasts?
Probably a minute.
No.
Okay,
it's
let's
much,
not
much
fuck with
longer
it then.
than that. No, hold on. Let me just double check here. Dominate monster. That is an hour.
Well,
That's really good.
we could try to dominate it and use it as a weapon, or
Yeah, that's what I was
just tell it
thinking.
to fuck off.
Well,
You can
That
also,
might
for
bring us
now,
into a
we
fight with it.
have him go first.
once you dominate him, you can also use your action to take total and precise control of him and use the creature's body effectively.
That's really good. Yeah. Go X.
You X.
The
Oh,
thing
we have
about
this
that is if it
Yes, we-
fails, we're gonna have to fight it. And if it
And
succeeds,
we are not.
we're gonna have to fight it after an hour.
No, if we succeed,
There
we
you
can just
go
send
with
it in
your
front of
logic.
us, and
At
then
like 15 minutes, you can just tell it to sprint in a random direction for 10 minutes. I guess.
Yeah. Or if we
And the
send it
problem
in
is-
front of battle, like he will get attacked first. He will die first.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is dominate him, and then just have him scout out, in a direction, and if he sees anything, just attack it, and
Yep.
we just weaken whatever's there.
The save is increased to a DC 17, but it's obviously a risk.
You go, do it. X, don't listen to anyone. Don't listen to logic. Listen to epicness. You hear it. You hear a slight melody that you recognize from your childhood.
Gibble's wildfire spirit is going to be with these two. Gibble is not. Gibble is over here, being safe.
I'll stand next to X, encouraging him and having my shield ready.
Alright. So X, I mean, you walk into this room, and it's pretty disgusting. And you see this windy cyclone moving amongst the remains, and it's as it sees you, it turns howling. You see a face form as the screaming. It starts to surge in this direction. You hold your spear aloft, deactivating it.
Yep.
All right. Lightning jumps up and down the length of the weapon before surging over to the air elemental. You can see the blue energy now crackling from within the creature's body itself as you try to wrest control of it. It is going to make a wisdom save.
We're fighting.
You sure it doesn't have a disadvantage or something? Oh, we're fucked.
Well, I'm gonna head out.
We're
And
dead.
it is pretty pissed off about that.
Yeah.
You know what? Do we all agree it was worth it anyways? No?
It fucking doesn't.
Oh, my.
Ah, fuck, I only rolled 3 as well.
Horrible, yeah.
Shall we go ahead? Onyx, let's just go.
So, Helios, shit goes awry. What you doing?
Bonus action rage. Fucking run at it. I'm gonna swing my axe.
Let's have it.
Sighing greatly this day.
Hey, how is Dave? X used the spear. Thank you, I was in the
I
bus here.
didn't add rage and the other one, so just
So unfortunately, it is resistant to
Just add-
slashing.
add the other 9 from rage radiant.
Okay, so the 9 is on
Fine,
both.
Actually,
No,
this is
only
my,
one attack.
That's just my second attack, so just take the 9 from the second.
Okay, and the other one will still have 2 rage though. So
Sorry?
the first attack will still
you
have
just
2
had
rage.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Okay, slashing at this creature, you can see its form kind of flutter somewhat, but it is slightly resistant to your attacks. And we will come down to this creature then. That is going to, in the elemental space, let's see here. It'll swirl right past you, over to the one that tried to control it. You can take an attack of opportunity. It's going to encompass you all in its form, and you can feel this whipping air as it's going to use its whirlwind action. And I need both of you guys to please make a strength saving throw. DC.
Well, actually,
I will also bring my wildfire spirit because it's right behind them.
Okay.
before it comes to our area, as soon as it gets in space, I'll use my Polar Master
okay.
to opportunity attack, and then because I now have Sentinel, it would reduce its speed to 0.
Oh, you have Sentinel.
Ooh.
You
Let's see if I actually
but-
hit it.
Fucking dude. Fuck you.
That's an awesome spear. Fuck.
Okay, so that will do a fair amount of damage. And that'll bring us to Onyx.
I only have a range of 5 feet, by the way.
Oh, okay,
It doesn't
so
do-
it can get that close to you, of course.
Yeah.
So it will be able to at least take attacks. It's going to make 2 slam attacks then against UX. Boom, boom, just trying to lift you up and hit you down again.
Does that count as a weapon attack?
Yes.
So interception for the first one. Well, 1 and plus 3 for my.
Actually, hold on. A weapon attack? You are...
Let me read the interception. I'm not sure. I think it only for weapon
You're
attacks.
trying to
Let's
divert
see.
a blade or something. I don't think that'll actually apply to this.
Target other.
You may just say
Attacks
melee attack.
with an attack. Oh yeah, it's just it attacks. Attacks someone other than you within 5 feet of you. No, it doesn't say weapon attack.
Oh,
My
yeah,
mistake.
then it should be fine. Okay, so it's gonna
No,
be...
no, I'm fine. Yeah, fuck.
You sure?
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phone a friend?
Phone a friend,
let's
yeah.
see, so the first one will do 6 damage then to X, and then the second one will do 12, unless I'm missing something. Is that right?
No, that's correct.
Okay.
18.
Onyx, I'll bring us to you.
Onyx is gonna groan and then fly forward a little bit. And then I will cast Spiritual Weapon.
Alright.
Hold on. I dragged the thing onto the map.
It's
I don't
alright,
see
it takes a moment. You go and roll your attacks along. Yeah, that happens. There should be a rollable attack inside there, eh? Okay, cool, you got it. Yeah, that hits. Full damage to this creature as force slams into its body, and it's looking pretty wounded at this point.
And then I'll
Oh,
toll
sorry.
the dead.
Yeah, Toll the Dead from you. You still got an action, wisdom.
Oh, not 22 this time.
It's a save though. X brings us to you.
I will fighting spirit. Myself will advantage and 5 extra hit points. Hit twice and then or attack twice.
Go for it. Both hit.
And let me see my damage before I decide whether or not to action surge.
Do we have Action Surge? We didn't long rest.
He does.
It's a short
Yeah.
rest.
It's just short rest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna action surge
The
and do
creature
it
looks
again.
extremely wounded. So first attack misses, second attack hits, and
But
with
it's
the-
still advantage.
oh yeah, of course. Yeah, with that, there's this scream of energy as your wind vein disperses the elemental, and with a blast of wind, it disperses, leaving you guys in this cave.
X.
I'm
Take
not
5
healing
HP. Takes 5 healing, 5 hit points. That's gonna fix you up. Sorry. Yeah, I'm use healing hands and you have
You
5
guys are all
left.
like, as you look down now, you realize that being in this room with the air elemental, you have all been splattered with bits of gore, rotten meat, bones from the people that have been thrown down here. It's not pleasant.
My little bear is gonna hover itself back to me. I'm not healing. Thanks. Like, nah.
X
I've
taken.
fucking said not to do it, but nobody listens to me.
You need to heal yourself 5 hit points. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry about that. I mean, it would have been epic if we had a air elemental. You agree with me, right, X?
100%.
I mean, it
Okay,
had a
yeah,
it
okay.
had a plus naught on its save, so I mean the odds were definitely in your favor.
It's just, it's basically everybody's like, everybody's just annoyed at us, and me and X are just like laughing about it. Like that was a good try.
Well,
I'll
although
go
we
in
are
front.
getting close to needing long rests here.
And
Yeah,
I
let's
said
just
just
rest in
like,
this corner. You see this corner? Let's just rest in here. It's fine.
As you move up to
can
the
I
next,
search?
yes,
Can I search this area for anything?
it's going to be pretty disgusting, and it might take a bit of time, as it's just body parts thrown in every direction.
Okay, that's fine. Then I'll just forget it.
Okay. In the cavern up ahead, you can hear wind rushing through this past you into the darkness beyond, howling in a changing pitch as it feeds through the various alcoves and fissures of the faraway pockets and caves in here. There's multiple routes up ahead. You can see that the passage to the south gets to a bit of a T-junction. The cavern up ahead also curves around out of sight.
Up or to the south? What do you guys think? I think we just continue going up.
I think you're done with letting us make choices, so why don't you just...
Yeah, we're going up
Wait,
the
I
top.
have a question. With my 8 intelligence, do I feel like this is similar to the map that there was on the that we saw in the top layer in any ways? I mean, it's gonna be hard to distinguish.
You wouldn't think so because you're moving through rough passages here that definitely don't seem like they were carved by dwarves, like the city up above, which is fine masonry. With 22 passive perception, Gibble, you hear screaming coming from the south, carried on the wind once
Up
more.
to the south. There's voices to the
Well-
south. My great goblin ears hear it.
Okay. So I'm just trying to
Or
grab.
can I just cast healing? I just cast Cure Wounds on X first.
Sure.
Oh, actually, I have a.
Well,
I
we
a
have that
second
potion we
one
found.
Also, so why don't you let
That's
me
my
do that
potion, I'll
first?
eat you.
Okay.
Okay, coming from the west now.
The West Boys.
As following these howls leads you to an open cavern up ahead. Specifically, you do see dwellings carved into the walls of this cavern, and just hold where you are for the moment. The dwellings carved in the walls of this cavern have been torn completely asunder by some intense force. Ruins of several dwellings resemble gaps in the walls and piles of rubble. There are scores of small humanoid corpses that are scattered amongst the ruins as well, looking roughly the
Oh,
same like
bastards.
Sverfneblin. You hear the cries now closer coming from the other side of the cavern, and for the first time since you've arrived in the material plane, Onyx, you hear your sister sobbing in desperation and hopelessness. And that is where we're going to be ending today's session.
Ooh. Onyx is flying forward.
Alright.
Good session.
I grapple him. No.
Fuck. Mean. Well, thanks guys. Yeah,
It's
that
okay.
was,
I'll bit my. I'll
delving
bit my
Thank you,
initiative.
deep into the earth. You're probably going to wake up a Balrog or something just as bad, but making progress.
Yep.
I have a single second level spell and a single wild shape left.
I have one first level